It's me, Harry, and this is another installment in the Mediavent calendar, and today we're on to day 8. And this time I felt like I wanted to do something a little bit shorter. Yep, something a lot shorter. There's only 6 games in this section this time. And what will they be? Well, let's zoom in to a specific logo. Yep, Data Design Interactive. The masters of shovelware, aside from Phoenix Games. But still one of the masters in video game development, shovelware. Yeah, even my camera didn't think so. So, let's take a look at them. I won't be going over anything they made before 2002 or 2003, so you won't be seeing their Tonka games or Nickelodeon Party Blast in this. I'm only going over their budget games, so let's go. So we're going to start off with Mythmaker's Super Kart GP, released in 2003, published by Phoenix Games and obviously developed by Data Design Interactive, aka DDI. So this was the first of their budget games, and it's pretty bad, actually. The artwork's nice, for budget game standards at least. And then it says, fantastic, friendly fun and mad cartoon racing, rolled into lots of exciting challenges and blah, 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 blah. Try to defeat the evil Mumba. Yeah, that's all I can really say. It's just this. It's a very bad racing game. And being a Phoenix title, it's got the same format their other games use for, in terms of their disc format. Disc design. And the manual is very short. It's only 8 pages long, and there's not much to say about it. And it even says, dedicated to the hard-working team that pulled together and made this happen. Like, really? From what I've actually heard, Stuart Green, who founded Data Design Interactive, frequently crunched his development team to get these all done. So that's very hypocritical for Data Design Interactive to say that. Ugh, what a disgrace. Anyways, continuing on with the Mythmakers games, here is another one, Mythmakers Orbs of Doom. Once again developed by Data Design Interactive and published by Phoenix Games. Yeah, Phoenix Games, released in 2004. I think it came out a few months after Super Kart GP. Some listings say they came out on the same date, but I think it came out a few months after because their copyright dates are different. Because this one says 2000, yeah, they both say 2003, but yeah, their disc format's different, so yeah. This one is a clunky Super Monkey Ball type game where you roll around and whatnot. There is absolutely nothing of interest or value in this game at all. If you really want Super Monkey Ball, just get the actual Super Monkey Ball and not this half-hearted knockoff. What a disgraceful game as well. And here's the disc, and here is the manual. And as I said before, there is absolutely nothing of interest here. Just a really, really short manual. Let me open it. It's once again only 8 pages long. And it once again credits the delightful, hard-working team. Yeah, right. So, yeah, they used the Mythmakers name a lot for these budget titles. So, it kind of explains things a bit. Next up is another game but this time it uses the same engine as Mythmaker's Orbs of Doom. And it's one of DDI's only licensed budget titles, and it's Habitrail Hamster Ball. Once again from Data Design Interactive and Phoenix Games, released in 2004. So this game, it uses the same game engine, and it's just as bad. If you remember me playing it in the video, I had a hard time trying to control the character. It's very nauseous, if you get what I mean. That's what I mean. It's still the same exact game as this, just with a different theme. That's what they call a reskin. And then, here we are, there's the disc. The same format other Phoenix games use. No manual either. Mine didn't come with it. And now, we're on to Makers Trixie in Toyland. So after that, Data Design Interactive purchased the developer named... purchased the publisher named Metro 3D Europe. And then after that, they started publishing their games through them afterwards. So that meant they had their own publishing division. So Mythmakers Trixie in Toyland is a platforming game with only 4 levels and very, very bad physics. And there's a reason why, because this game is nothing more than a reskin of Ninja Bread Man, the most infamous title from Data Design Interactive. This game, along with about 2 other titles, all use the same game engine, same physics, same everything. They were all made out of a Zool project, but after Zoo Digital Publishing rejected it, Data Design Interactive just changed it and turned each world into its own game. And then that's how they were able to reskin the same game way too many times. There's the disc and the manual. Manual is even shorter. It's only 4 pages long. Ooh. And then there's an ad for other games from DDI. Hamster Heroes, which is a reskin of Happy Trail Hamster Ball. Urban Extreme, Mythmakers, Rig Racer 2, Ninja Bread Man, Monster Truck Extreme, Anubis II, London Taxi Rush Hour, and Action Girls Racing. This game is a reskin of Mythmakers Superkart GP. So, yeah. Another awful title from DDI. And now here comes a title that they developed through and published through Blast Entertainment, which was a budget company owned by Mastertronic that published licensed games, and none of them were any good. This is Casper and the Ghostly Trio, a very clunky platforming game, maybe even more so than Trixie in Toyland. It uses the same Ninja Bread Man assets and whatnot, but just themed to Casper this time. Yeah, same engine, not assets. 6 huge levels to explore, exciting 3D action, blah blah blah. If you remember me playing this, I had a lot of issue trying to actually play it. There we are, there's the disc. The manual is a little bit bigger this time, but it's only 12 pages long, and then there's that evil bomb, knowing that you've picked up a bad budget game. Boo-hoo. And last but not least, I think, is the absolute worst of Data Design Interactive's titles, and it's mainly because I picked up the Wii version of this game just to try it out. Billy the Wizard Rocket Broomstick Racing, or as it was known before it came out, Barry Hatter. And it's pretty obvious just by looking at this cover art that it is a Harry Potter knockoff. Developed and published by Data Design Interactive, released in 2007 along with other PS2 ports, because this game was originally released for the PlayStation 2. It's a racing game. You control, I'll just call him Barry Hatter, because that was his original name. And, you fly around, and the controls are horrible. How you try and control the character is through the nunchuck, not the Wiimote. So that way, you don't know where your character is going. He just goes around like he's drunk or something. Like, what the heck is going on? And I think me trying to complete the missions in this game, they were pathetic. It just shows how awfully and poorly made this port really is. There's the yellow disc, and there's the manual. There we are. At least it's a bit bigger this time. 16 pages long. But that's it. That's all I really have to say. Hope you enjoyed this Mediavent calendar installment. Thanks for watching and bye for now. And yeah, this game is horrible. Horrible!